Hey everyone, welcome to the road to Avengers 5.
In this series, I'm going back every single month and revisiting a previous MCU movie and making updated custom LEGO minifigures to make them as accurate to the movies as possible. Alright guys, the road to the Infinity Saga continues on, and this month we revisit Black Panther. Not only one of the biggest MCU movies of all time, but one of the biggest movies of all time, period. So, thanks for checking this out. If you haven't already, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So we'll start off at the beginning with the Black Panther suit from Civil War, which we do see briefly at the beginning of the movie. That being said, it is a really great suit, and this torso, head, and headpiece with the printing on it all come from the 2016 Civil War version of the Black Panther minifigure. I did make some upgrades, adding the legs from General Zod from Man of Steel, as well as, ironically enough, the arms from General Zod from the LEGO Batman movie CMF. The 2016 Black Panther suit is still my favorite Black Panther MCU armor to this day, and I absolutely love how it translates into LEGO form, especially with these minor upgrades. So here we have Nakia and Okoye, who both have very similar outfits, but I wanted to show you some variations. This torso comes from the 2018 Black Panther sets, while this torso comes from the Wakanda Forever sets, as well as the Infinity Saga sets. So the one you're seeing here for Okoye is literally just the figure from the set. She's got that great head printing there, and also the shoulder armor if you use the Hulkbuster version of the character. So overall, it just gives you a lot of really great detail there. And then, of course, Nakia is built using all pieces from the 2018 Black Panther sets, with one minor upgrade with these printed legs who come from a knight character, which I actually don't remember specifically which knight, but I'm sure a LEGO expert in the comments will let us know. But still, I think that both of these look really, really good and are great for army building your Dora Milaje. Up next, we've got Queen Ramonda and Shuri. Now, I think that these turned out just about as well as they can in LEGO form. Of course, Shuri doesn't have any upgrades from the official Infinity Saga sets, so I do think that that one turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. But for Ramonda, I did have to get a little bit creative here. What I used are the skirt pieces and the flipped around torso from Princess Leia from the Yavin set, because I think that that works really well for her white dress. The head I used actually comes from Leslie Jones' character from Ghostbusters 2016. And then, of course, I gave her a chef's hat, which, while it isn't perfect, a lot of the outfits that the Queen wears in the MCU movies don't really translate to existing LEGO pieces very well, so we do have to use our imaginations and get a little bit creative as we go along. Up next, we have Shuri and W'Kabi. Both of these, I think, turned out pretty good. I will say for W'Kabi, there might be a head that's a little bit better that has more of a goatee than a beard, but what I used here is the head for Mr. T from the A-Team. Then, of course, I gave him this blue sash on the side that comes from Valkyrie, which, of course, works really well for the figure. Then I just wanted to have a mix of green and brown for the torso and legs, so the arms and legs come from a Gamorrean guard from Star Wars, with the torso coming from, I think it's pronounced Satele Shan. Hope I'm getting that right, from Star Wars The Old Republic. Then, of course, for Shuri, we do have an official Forrest Whitaker minifig now, thanks to the Saw Gerrera figure that comes in the 25th anniversary Star Wars sets. So I used that head with the matching medium brown hands, which actually you only get one on that figure, so you will have to use another medium brown skin tone figure, perhaps from the Ahsoka Phantom and Ghost set. That's where mine came from, with this torso from, I think his name is Konda Far or something like that. He's the Greedo Rodian style character from the Clone Wars, with the legs from the Evil Queen from the Disney CMF Series 3. Up next, we've got Black Panther and Everett Ross, of course, from the chase sequence at the casino. And the Black Panther armor here is the powered-up version, which I think looks really good. Of course, that comes from the Infinity Saga for the head and torso. I used another 2016 headpiece on there for him, and I also used the eraser method down here to get the printing off the legs, but leave the claws on the toes. It's not the cleanest eraser method. In fact, I actually think I used nail polish remover. I did it so long ago. But yeah, pretty crazy, and it looks really, really good. Then for Everett Ross, I actually just used the torso and head from Creed Bratton from the Office set, with Old Man Han Solo's hair and dark blue legs to finish the look. Alright, as we've been going through the Infinity Saga, I've been making every Stan Lee cameo from every movie, and this time we see Stan Lee in the casino. What I've been using for Stan throughout the series is this head, which is custom printed by Firestar Toys. It's usually our only non-purist piece that's in any video at any given time, which is cool, with the pushed back gray hair and the torso and legs from Bruce Banner from the Infinity Saga Hulkbuster. Here we have Ulysses Klaue, who's one of the only characters that didn't get any upgrades since the last 5 years. I just think it looks so good the first time around, why bother changing it? He's got the torso, head, hair, and legs from the original Ulysses Klaue from back in 2018, with some short-sleeved, white-sleeve arms to help make him look a little bit more accurate to his look in this movie. Here we've got Eric Killmonger, and I think that this one turned out really good. Of course, we've got those printed legs, the torso, and this headpiece from the original Killmonger minifig, but these printed arms from Rex Dangervest add a lot of extra detail, and I love the way that those look. Of course, we can lift that up, and you can see that the original Killmonger head is not really that accurate underneath, so what I would really recommend is using Falcon's head. This, of course, is from the Infinity War version of Falcon, so we'll go ahead and put that head on there. But he also has that really iconic hair, so the hair from Valkyrie works really well to get that Killmonger look straight out of the movie. Now, when I did my first Black Panther showcase all those years ago, we actually never got an M'Baku figure, but thanks to Wakanda Forever, we finally have one. I'm using the torso and the headpiece from that M'Baku figure. Of course, you want to have that big frilly, neck piece here for his adornment there as well. I also used the accessory that came with that figure, but I gave him Mr. T's mohawk, which I believe has come in some other places, with a short brown cape, and this really cool leg pattern here that comes from Tasu Leech from Star Wars The Force Awakens, just to add a little bit more color and variance to an already awesome minifig. And getting toward the end of the movie, we have the absolutely incredible Chadwick Boseman minifig here. Now, this is the torso, head, and hair from the actual official Chadwick Boseman-based Black Panther minifigure, which, of course, we all know and love, and revisiting this movie just makes me so sad that Chadwick is no longer with us, so rest in peace to Chadwick, and thank you for all of the wonderful memories and inspiration that Chadwick brought to us via Black Panther in the MCU. Just looking back at the impact that this character in this movie has made on so many people, it just is really incredible, and it's just always kind of sobering to be able to honor him and think about him in making these Black Panther videos. That being said, the head also comes from the Black Panther from Infinity War, as well as the Black Panther movie sets, and I did the same upgrades from before with the arms from General Zod from the LEGO Batman CMF, as well as the legs from General Zod from Man of Steel 2013. The final figure we have to look at is the Killmonger gold armor, which I think turned out really good as a custom minifig. Of course, that's using the original gold Killmonger head and torso, with the legs from the Bones Iron Man armor and the arms from the Inside Out Spider-Man suit from Spider-Man No Way Home. So with that being said, let's wrap this video up and call it a day. Alright guys, stay tuned. It is insane to think how close we are to revisiting Avengers Infinity War. I've got my work cut out for me, but it's going to be a treat as always, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to check out more videos on the channel if you like this one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.